Hello viewers, and welcome to another EncellaDome video. This video is going to be about something extremely important yet underappreciated, and this is sleep. It can be argued that no word exists that can convey the importance of sleep to its fullest degree. Sleep is as essential to life as breathing, because without either of them, death would ensue. The benefits of sleep impact nearly every aspect of daily life. While it may be obvious that sleep is beneficial, most people do not realize how much sleep they need and why it is so important to get the right amount of it. According to the Division of Sleep Medicine at Harvard Medical School, your body manages and requires sleep the same way it regulates the need for eating, drinking, and breathing. There's a lot of debate as to how much sleep is sufficient, but it is universally understood that children need more sleep than adults. For an adult, a very broad, safe bet is to aim for a minimum of 7 hours of sleep each night, though 8 to 9 hours would be preferable. Extensive research has been done on the effects of sleep. These studies consistently show that sleep plays a vital role in promoting physical health, longevity, and emotional well-being. This explains why after a good night's sleep, you feel better, your thoughts are clearer, and your emotions are less fragile. Without adequate sleep, judgment, mood, and ability to learn and retain information are weakened. We'll now briefly consider the nature of sleep. Sleep can be generally classified into two major categories: rapid eye movement sleep, or REM for short, and non-REM sleep. Each stage in the major categories generally lasts about 90 minutes, though this varies greatly depending on how deeply someone is sleeping. During non-REM sleep, a person progresses through 4 stages of increasingly deeper sleep. Body temperature drops, muscles relax, and heart rate and breathing slows down. It becomes harder and harder to arouse a person depending on which stage they have reached. The 4th stage is the deepest and most difficult to wake up from. It is also the stage where major physiological changes occur in the body, and it is in this stage that the body carries out activities such as improving the immune system and also carrying out cellular repair. REM sleep is a period when people dream. Body temperature, blood pressure, heart rate, and breathing increase to levels like those when someone is awake. Most people easily wake up when in this stage of sleep. Studies have also shown that dreaming during REM sleep enhances learning and memory and contributes to emotional health. Science has revealed that sleep disruption affects levels of neurotransmitters and stress hormones and can wreak havoc on the brain, producing undesirable effects such as impaired thinking and disrupted emotional regulation. Insomnia can thus amplify the effects of psychiatric disorders and vice versa. We can now consider major ways in which sleep and the lack of it affects the human body. Sleep quality and duration can have a major effect on heart health. Sleep deprivation has been associated with worsening of blood pressure and cholesterol, which are risk factors for heart disease and stroke. Your heart will be healthier if you get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night. This is because while you sleep, the blood pressure goes down, giving your heart and blood vessels a bit of a rest. The less sleep you get, the longer your blood pressure stays up during a 24-hour cycle. A review of 15 studies found that people who do not get enough sleep are at far greater risk of heart disease or stroke than those who sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. Unlike higher blood pressure, which increases your chances of heart attacks and strokes, getting plenty of restful sleep encourages a constant state of relaxation that can help reduce blood pressure and generally keep it under control, and at the same time helps lower your levels of cholesterol. A good night's sleep can help lower elevated levels of stress hormones, which are a natural result of today's fast-paced lifestyle. When your body is sleep deprived, it goes into a state of stress. the body's functions are put on high alert, which causes high levels of stress hormones that make it harder to fall asleep. The physical effects of stress can produce accelerated wear on your body and degenerate cells, which can propel the aging process. Sleep helps slow these effects as it encourages a state of relaxation. Increased stress hormones caused by lack of sleep raises the levels of inflammation in your body. This creates a greater risk for heart-related conditions as well as cancer and diabetes. Inflammation is thought to cause the body to deteriorate as we age. Poor sleep has been strongly linked to long-term inflammation of the digestive tract in disorders known as inflammatory bowel syndrome. One study observed that sleep-deprived people with Crohn's disease were twice as likely to relapse as patients who slept well. If you are suffering pain from a recent injury like a sprained ankle, getting plenty of sleep can make it hurt less. Many studies have shown a link between sleep loss and a lower pain threshold. Principally, the more sleep you get, the less pain you might be in. A good night's sleep makes you feel invigorated and attentive the next day. Being engaged and lively not only feels great, but increases your likelihood for another good night's sleep. When you wake up feeling relaxed, use that energy to get out into the daylight, do active things, and be engaged with your world. You'll sleep better the next night and increase your daily energy level. The benefits of sleep to your mood are extensive and can make a difference in your quality of life. Sleep and mental health are closely connected. Sleep deprivation affects your psychological state and mental health. It is thus vital to place a priority on getting ample, consistent sleep. One of the things that your brain does while you sleep is process your emotions. Your mind needs this time to recognize and react to emotions the right way. When you cut that short, you tend to have more negative emotional reactions and fewer positive ones. Neuroimaging and neurochemistry studies suggest that a good night's sleep helps foster both mental and emotional resilience, while chronic sleep deprivation sets the stage for negative thinking and emotional vulnerability. Chronic lack of sleep can elevate the chance of having a mood disorder. One large study showed that when you have insomnia, you are 5 times more likely to develop depression, and your odds of anxiety or panic disorders are even greater. Refreshing slumber helps you hit the reset button on a bad day, improve your outlook on life, and be better prepared to meet challenges. Have you ever noticed that when you're really tired, it is much harder to remember things? Well, basically that's more like your brain's way of telling you that it is not getting enough sleep. When you are sleeping, your body may be resting, but your brain is busy organizing and storing memories. Thus, getting more quality sleep will help you remember and process things better. Researchers do not fully understand why we sleep and dream, but they have found that sleep plays an important role in a process called memory consolidation. During sleep, your brain is active processing your day, making connections between events, sensory input, feelings, and memories. Deep sleep is a very important time for your brain to make memories, and getting more quality sleep will help you remember and process things better. Sleep is not only a time to relax, but it's also a time during which the body is hard at work repairing damage caused by stress, ultraviolet rays, or any other harmful exposures. Your cells produce more protein while you are sleeping, and these protein molecules form the building blocks of cells, allowing them to repair any damage that occurs. Consistent quality sleep has been linked to longevity, since it helps your body's rate of cellular repair keep pace with the cellular death or damage that is a normal aspect of growing old. That having been said, there is such a thing as beauty sleep, since getting quality sleep will help delay aging to some degree and will keep you young and vibrant for a longer period. Scientists have found that people who sleep fewer hours a night are more inclined to being overweight or obese. It is understood that the lack of sleep impacts the balance of hormones in the body that affect appetite. The hormones ghrelin and leptin, which control appetite, have been found to be disturbed by deficiency in sleep. If you want to maintain or lose weight, do not forget that getting adequate sleep on a regular basis is a huge part of the equation. When you're well rested, you're less likely to be hungry. Being sleep deprived messes with the hormones in your brain. With those out of balance, your resistance to the temptation of unhealthy foods reduces. Additionally, when you're tired, you're less likely to want to get up and move your body to exercise. Coupled together, these are a recipe for gaining weight. If your sport requires quick bursts of energy like wrestling or weightlifting, sleep loss may not affect you as much as endurance sports like running, swimming, or biking, but you're not doing yourself any favors by skipping sleep. Besides robbing you of energy and time for muscle repair, lack of sleep saps you of your motivation, and you need this in order to get to the finish line. You will face a harder mental and physical challenge and see slower reaction times. Proper sleep sets you up for your best performance. In a study on basketball players, longer sleep was shown to significantly improve speed, accuracy, reaction times, and mental well-being. Less sleep duration has also been associated with poor exercise performance and functional limitation in older individuals. During the deep slow wave part of your sleep cycle, the amount of glucose in your blood steadily drops. Not enough time in this deepest stage means that you do not get that break to allow for a rest. Your body will have a harder time responding to your cells' needs and blood sugar levels. By allowing yourself to reach and remain in this deep sleep state, you are less likely to get type 2 diabetes. Experimental sleep restriction affects blood sugar and reduces insulin sensitivity. In a study in healthy young men, restricting sleep to 4 hours per night for 6 nights in a row caused symptoms of pre-diabetes. These symptoms resolved after 1 week of increased sleep duration. In order to help you defend against infections, your immune system identifies harmful bacteria and viruses in your body and destroys them. Prolonged lack of sleep changes the way your immune cells work. They may not attack as quickly, and you could get sick more often. A good night's rest can help you avoid that tired, worn-out feeling, as well as spending days in bed as your body tries to recover from illness. Even a small loss of sleep has been shown to impair immune function. One large 2-week study monitored the development of the common cold after giving people nasal drops with the cold virus. They found out that those who slept less than 7 hours were almost 3 times more likely to develop a cold than those who slept 8 hours or more. If you often get colds, ensuring that you get at least 8 hours of sleep per night could be very helpful. If you are fond of frequently starving yourself of adequate sleep, hopefully this video has helped you evaluate the importance of a good night's rest. In as much as there is time for you to work and make money, you should also set aside time to rest and relax. If at all you experience chronic insomnia, please consult your physician or licensed psychologist so that they can professionally assist you with your sleep problem. That's the end of this video. Like if you enjoyed the content and subscribe to the channel. You can also share the video with family and friends. You can also leave a comment in case you have any topics that you would like to suggest to be covered in future videos.